let them get a kitten. Lisa smelled a hint of a scheme, but it was already too late.
It's shot day!
It was the day the kids were scheduled for their vaccinations. The 3 children trembled with fear. The doctor told them not to worry, it would be over as soon as they closed their eyes. Lisa mustered up her courage and decided to go first. Now only Bart was left. Homer pointed out that Maggie hadn't gotten her shot yet. The doctor replied that he'd already vaccinated Maggie, while Homer had his back turned a moment earlier. The doctor suggested Bart look out the window to distract himself, adding that he'd get a lollipop after the shot. Bart said he didn't need any lollipops, then jumped out the window and ran away. The doctor refused to let a patient escape his grasp, so he canceled a kidney transplant surgery just to give Bart his vaccination. The cat and mouse game between the doctor and Bart officially began. The doctor resorted to not only aerial attacks but also ambushes at the amusement park. After numerous failures, the exhausted doctor sat down by the roadside. Bart told him not to be sad, mentioning how Marge had tried every trick in the book to cut his toenails once and still hadn't succeeded. That's when the doctor suddenly pulled off his wig. It was actually Barney. The real doctor had long since hidden away. Under Barney's coercion, Bart still couldn't escape getting vaccinated. Marge comforted Bart, saying vaccinations weren't that bad, but all Bart heard was Bart couldn't hear anything now. The doctor checked and found his ears were swollen. He said this was a normal reaction and handed Homer a pen so Bart could communicate in writing for the next few days. He casually asked Homer to test if the pen worked. Homer instinctively signed his name. The doctor revealed that it was actually a liability waiver from then on. He wouldn't be responsible for any problems Bart had. Homer wanted to test if Bart was really deaf. Marge told him not to be silly, noting that the best part of Bart being deaf was not having to bicker with Homer. Now Bart couldn't hear a thing. Bart. The school held a basketball game. Springfield Elementary's Team V's, the faculty riding donkeys. Since Bart couldn't hear the music, he was entertaining the donkeys alone. And someone took a photo. Everyone accused Bart of disrespecting the flag. Marge tried to explain, but the principal said Bart always had all kinds of excuses, like being blind, in a wheelchair, pregnant, or having a nail in his head. Bart had no idea what trouble he caused and got beaten up by the school bully. Newspapers even escalated his actions to national hatred. Now the entire town thought Bart was an anti-patriot, and that the whole Simpson family was the same. Even Homer's good friends refused to drink with him. The Simpsons were also cyberbullied, receiving tons of spam emails in just a few hours. A talk show invited them to appear. Marge saw it as a chance to tell the truth. Homer told Bart to play the victim on the show to gain everyone's sympathy. Bart asked why he had to pretend to be sad. Homer replied that the audience only wanted to see what they wanted to see. On the show, Bart did exactly what Homer told him, but the host seized on his words and kept attacking him. Marge couldn't stand it anymore. She said if this was considered unpatriotic, then she really didn't like this country. Her statement shocked everyone. Marge added that she stood by her words. The host twisted her words, claiming the entire Springfield was unpatriotic. All TV stations seized the opportunity to hype it up, saying Springfield planned to secede from the U.S. Congress even planned to declare December 25th Hate Springfield Day. But some regions hailed the Simpsons as heroes.
1776? I can't afford to sell a West Side Home for that!
But what a fantastic year for pizza by the slice! Charge a month before the pizza, buy myself a big enough car.
Apu, being an immigrant, became even more cautious. Marge thought Apu was overdoing it.
Uh-oh, Poonam and Puma are fighting!
No, those are their pre-witch-hunt names. Their good names are Freedom, Lincoln, Condoleezza, Coke, Pepsi, Manifest Destiny, Apple Pie, and Superman.
Marge couldn't believe she was in jail, and she wasn't alone. Even Clinton was locked up there. Everyone was forced to watch brainwashing videos every day. Marge said this wasn't funny at all. Lisa joked that she must have been successfully brainwashed. Marge told Homer to think of a way out. Just then, an old man appeared and said the prison would hold a talent show the next day, and there was a tunnel under the stage. To escape, the Simpsons performed a patriotic musical on stage.
Beautiful for spacious skies, forever waves of praise.
And successfully slipped away backstage completely unnoticed by the guards. Bart asked Homer why they'd bothered singing. Homer explained that if they got caught again, they could just perform it once more. It turned out the prison was on an island surrounded by the sea. Marge asked if everyone could swim, then jumped into the water with the kids. The guards were about to shoot, but their captain stopped them, saying the nearby sea lions would eat them. But who would eat whom? Lisa told everyone to swim toward San Francisco, but Homer said he didn't want to work, so he turned around and swam toward Oakland. Marge spotted a boat and was about to call for help. Homer said it was a French boat, and the captain could take them to France. The Simpsons lived happily there.